Welcome to Underhaven. This program is intended for mature audiences and may contain material that is not suitable for everyone, including violence, coarse language, and unfiltered opinions. We do not endorse the views of those that we report on. Enjoy the show.
Holy shit! We are here, and I mean myself, and just me. For now, I have put out the link into my usual group chat for all of those who are interested. Some people might hop on, but I've been enjoying doing the occasional solo stream, especially considering that one of my lovely co-hosts has been sick for the past 2 fucking weeks. Finally seems to be feeling better. If everyone in the chat can send some well wishes to Hyun, who's still not 100% but getting closer. Yeah, Hyun's not been doing too hot lately, but yeah, everyone sends some love. They seem to be doing better though. So there is that. But we got a bunch of stuff to talk about, so I figured I'd go live today. I might go live every day this week. I don't know if it'll be a full 7 days, but counting yesterday, it'll probably be a total of 6 streams in a row. Each one, one each day. So count on that to be pretty fucking fun because it's very rare that I get the opportunity to do that sort of thing. And occasionally I might have to attend to one of the doggos, but I have something prepared just in case that has to happen. And yeah, that aside, we have a bunch of fucking shit to talk about today. Even some stuff that I was not expecting to talk about at all, but we're going to get into it. We've got a classic Cobes video here. JDubbs got porn bombed. Yeah, that shit was absolutely not surprising. That's a very brief thing. I already brought it up, so let's just talk about that real fast. Especially since I do have some evidence, but all I have here is this. This video has been removed by the uploader. This is his most recent stream that he did, I believe, where first of all he talked about something that we'll talk about later. He bought a fucking ring even though he's homeless. He allegedly bought a fucking ring for a woman. He showed it off and everything. I don't know how legit that is, how much he paid for it or whatever the fuck, but he bought a ring and he's talking about how he already wants to get married to another woman, even though he hasn't even been broken up with his ex-wife for like even a month. I believe it's only been like 3 weeks or so. Someone can correct me if I'm wrong, but it hasn't been that fucking long. It really hasn't. So, yeah, he's already trying to get back with someone new. We actually have a Fat Photog video. Fat Photog managed to archive a good chunk of that. Obviously the part where he got porn bombed is not archived, but the best fucking part is that it was actually trans porn. By the way, I don't support porn bombing at all. I think it's pretty fucked up to do, even to those dipshits. It can be, I don't know, I can find it funny like I find a fucking car crash in slow motion funny. Like, it's really fucked up, but, there's some visceral gut reaction out of you that just is like, whoa, holy shit, that's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? But yeah, that shit was trans porn. And you know how much JDubbs hates trans people. So that's the only reason I found it a little bit funny, is because he hates trans people so much, but still, don't porn bomb people. There could always be someone watching who doesn't want to see that shit, even if you're just doing it to troll the people on the panel. But I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I did get a fucking sick chuckle out of it, but at the same time, I do think it's pretty fucked up to do. But I'm curious what the people in the chat think. We got some beautiful people. I want to say hi to everybody. We got Spooky Bed Hair here. We got Sydney. We got Bill Portley. We got Aaron here. Nice to see you. We got Suki. Always good to see you. We got frickin' Chow here. We got Jeffrey Spicioli. Pleasure to fucking see you. Lucifer. Nice to see you. JDubbs liked the porn bomb back in the day. Okay, then I don't feel any sympathy for him. Like, generally, I have the idea of, like, you shouldn't do something to somebody, but if they do that shit on excess, then it's okay to give them a taste of their own medicine. At least in some cases like that, but that's just my opinion. What's up, Stop the Stupidity? Nice to fucking see you. Nice to see you. We got a ton of beautiful people here, and I'm sure that there are some people who are lurking right now who will make themselves known or might not make themselves known. But yeah, there you go. There's the fucking proofs in the pudding right there, and it got taken down, so we aren't going to be able to see it. I had a timestamp. It was like for 77 minutes into the stream where he actually showed off the wedding ring. I was going to try and analyze that with you, but hopefully it's shown off in that Fat Photog video. I got to watch most of it, but not all of it. It's pretty fucking long, so you might skip around occasionally. But yeah, we'll get to that Fat Photog video in a little bit. Let's see, what should we go over first? Cobes fails at comedy. That's a fucking bore. I know what, like, I know why I'm going to go over this. It's going to be like a bit, but yeah, at the same time, I'm not ready for that fucking shit too. JDubbs continued fall. Well, I'm curious. Well, I don't know if I'm probably not going to talk about. Look, I've tried to get into covering the fucking Chris Chan shit. It just, I feel like everybody else does it better. People have been calling this the fucking arrest of the century and shit. I don't know. Maybe it's worth taking a look at. I've been hesitating on actually wasting my time on it because I feel like Chris Chan shit's usually a waste of time that other people do better, even if you're into that, than I ever could because I don't know a lot about him. We got Kitty here. Nice to see you. Comfort Doll, it's an absolute pleasure. We got Richie Ruggs here. Hell yeah, we got a bunch of beautiful people here. Shit, you're making sriracha pork ribs and mac and cheese. Mac and cheese. That sounds fucking delicious, honestly. Hell yeah, it does. All right, so oh my god, what do you? I think my dog might need some attention already, but maybe she just wants a treat. I'll keep an eye on her. If I have to head off at any point in time, you guys know what has to be done. Wait, shit, let me check something real fast. Because I actually left a poll here in the chat. I'm curious what you guys are thinking. It sucks I can't bring this up on StreamYard, but wow. So 19 of you have voted so far. 95% of you want me to invite on Jason for a conversation. 5% of you say no. To the 5%ers, first of all, I'm curious what your logic is. I thought there would be more of a split than this, honestly, because basically the entire reason I'm hesitant to invite Jason on right now is because I don't know if this is the right time. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is the right time because they have been talking to a lot of people lately. But if Jason comes on here, then I'm gonna have to fucking talk to Shanny too. And look, I don't know if I've made this entirely like abundantly clear to anybody who's been watching this, because I know we have some new viewers here, but Shanny inspires, I struggle to call it an irrational anger in me, but she really fucking pisses me off. The fact that I have to see her engage in the abuse that she does on a regular basis so fucking frequently really brings my piss to a boil. Like, I hate a lot of the other people that we talk about. I try not to dwell on it too much because at the end of the day, they're just idiots on the internet that have almost no real fucking power. But at the end of the day, it really does fucking piss me off seeing Shanny. Something about her in particular just fucking pisses me off. I don't think I've ever met somebody that pisses me off quite as much as Shanny does. And that I'm not even saying that for laughs or anything like that. I'm just keeping it $1.50 with you guys. We got 20 votes now. Hey guys, if you can hit that vote button, maybe consider hitting the like button. We haven't gotten any content yet, so I'm not going to ask you guys to do that yet, but I feel like a skis ball, or is that a skeeve ball? That's what I meant to say. I feel like a fucking dipshit or some equivalent word to that whenever I ask people. Actually, I don't think I ask people to like before I cover any content. But if you guys end up liking the content, you guys know what to do. So let's get into some shit here. We have shit. What was I gonna lead with? I forget. Oh shit. We have I think we have a new Nats video that I wanted to watch first. I forgot to put that in my I forgot to fucking put that in my usual This is a professional fucking show here, guys. All right, I'm bringing up Nasa's channel real fast. We'll take a look at the latest. Oh shit, he just uploaded something 12 minutes ago too. Okay, we'll watch that after. First, we're gonna watch this 9-minute one. Then we'll watch the one that Nats literally just uploaded like just 12 minutes ago. So I'm gonna link Nasa's channel. Go subscribe to Nats. You guys have gotten me to 1,000 subscribers almost on this channel. You guys can get Nats to at least 700. If you enjoy a lot of the shit that we watch on this channel, Nats actually does make it watchable within itself without the commentary that we provide. So go check that shit out. It's well-trimmed videos. Anyway, let's get into it. So this relates to Vaughn's property taxes, I was told. So let's take a look at this. Outside of the title, I don't really know much. This just came out earlier today, courtesy of Nats. So let's see what happens.
The Frosts think they got away with this shit. They didn't get away with nothing. They didn't get away with a damn thing. They think they did, but they ain't. And whoever it was that put my fucking paper, my property up for sale in the paper, yeah, you're going to get a lawsuit, fucker, whoever you are.
What was that?
I don't know. Big Fat Larry was talking about it on YouTube. He's probably the one that...
If anyone's at the liberty to do that, it's going to end up being the fucking state itself, I imagine, right? It's not going to be anyone in the fucking Frost. It's not going to be Vaughn. The only person who's going to be able to decide that shit. Like, these assets are going to be seized by the state eventually. At least that's what everyone whose opinion on Vaughn that I give a damn about has, you know, suggested to me. What's up, Dave? Nice to see you. We got frickin' Shaw here. Hell yeah, nice to see you.
I fucking did it. Whoever did it, well, whoever did it's going to get a lawsuit because my property is now for sale.
He talks about having a new fucking lawsuit like almost every month at this point. And I'm going to ask the same question I always fucking ask, which is what money are you going to use to fund this shit?
And whoever did that has broken the law, literally. And they're going to get sued by...
You're the one who's broken the law consistently over and over and over again, abusing your own fucking children, stealing money that's not yours. And it's going to come up to you eventually, you dumb fucking old man.
Me. And again, they might even see some jail time over that because, you know, property is a federal thing. Okay. It's just like that mailbox when they didn't put...
Vaughn's lucky he'll never get put in prison because I feel like just the fucking scent permeating through the entire installation. It doesn't matter how many fucking layers of wall you put between Vaughn and the entire rest of the building. It's going to fucking stink up to the joint. To the point that I would say that sounds like cruel and unusual punishment.
My mailbox up, that was a violation of federal law. Federal law says that every home, every domicile must have a mailbox. Okay, so when the Frosts and Robert Stivers told that guy not to put a mailbox up in my property, guess what? They broke federal law. Yeah.
If someone fucking vandalizes your mailbox, as far as I'm aware, like, that's very shitty, but you're fucking liable to get that fucking replaced. That's your problem. Like, we live in fucking capitalism, Vaughn. You always want fucking socialism for people like you, and you want capitalism for everybody else who has to actually work, but fuck you, that's never gonna happen. And that isn't how it works. We either put in a lot for everybody, or, well, we have the system that we have now, which clearly ain't working out too well, is it?
Yeah, they did. And so that's going to come back on them. There's all kinds of good shit getting ready to go down, folks. Judge Lewis never got rid of that federal prosecutor. He's still out there. He's still out there. And that mailbox was a federal offense. Damaging this property can be a federal.
Also, I don't believe that was vandalism because we've seen some of Vaughn's videos where he shows all the fucking damage that's been done around his neighborhood during like big storms and shit like that. How do we know that he didn't just get his fucking mailbox lost during a fucking storm and now he's just trying to find a way to pin it on the Frost like he does with everything else? I mean, that's more believable than anything that comes out of his fucking gaping maw, wouldn't you say?
Offense. I mean, typically it's a state issue or even a county issue, but it can also be a federal offense, depending upon, you know, the fact that they told FEMA not to come back and make repairs. Well, FEMA's federal. Okay.
When was the last time you spoke to your kid?
Man, talking about FEMA, I'm surprised that Vaughn didn't bring up some other weird shit. The post office is not responsible for your mailbox. They are just obligated to put something for mail. Yeah, exactly. Once again, Vaughn is wrong, right? Dante, nice to see you. Was it a federal offense when Vaughn asked a 13-year-old girl for nudes? Damn, dude, you got him there.
Kids.
When was the last time I spoke to my kids? I'm not allowed to speak to my kids. They've been adopted out, remember?
Wow, dude. Vaughn saying that immediately after what you said. Look, I'm not saying, well, there's complete fucking correlation. I'm not even going to make a joke about that. Vaughn, you're a sick piece of shit.
Yeah, I guess he wasn't aware.
I guess he wasn't.
But within
No,
5 years, one of them should be 18 and be able to come see it whenever they
Yeah,
want.
they'll be 18 soon, and I can't wait because the second
That's a weird thing to say.
they turn 18, I'm going to suggest that they sue the fuck out of Clay County.
All right, that could have gone in a way worse direction, but this is still very weird and manipulative, so I'm not giving you a pass.
The Frosts, Stibers, and the Trolls. Which
Do
they
you have a
have
contact information for your oldest kid, or
Huh?
do you have a contact information at least for where your kids are?
Well, I ain't moved. I'm still here. They know
No,
where
like
I live.
for you
They
to
know where I
contact them when they turn 18.
My kids know where I live. They know exactly where I live. I mean, it's
Okay.
not like I'm
Just completely fucking dodges the question, which gives us the answer that we're looking for.
hidden anywhere
Thanks, Cisco. You actually did something right for once by accident, I assume.
or anything. But they can, that's going to be glorious because when they take these fuckers into court, they're not going to have any defense because the first thing the judge is going to be is like this. I can see this in my mind's eye.
They're not going to have any fucking defense because they're not going to be in court.
The judge is sitting there. These fuckers are standing there. And the judge is going to say, okay, you've harassed the fuck out of this guy and his family for 15 years. And you expect me to believe that that's just coincidence? The judge is going to laugh at these fuckers, man. He's going to laugh at them, and then he's going to throw the fucking book at them.
If anything, that's going to be exactly what happens to you, but this is not going to make it to court. Nothing that you ever say would make it to court makes it to court. You just get thrown out immediately and laughed at. The same shit that you say is going to happen to the trolls, haters, and naysayers is always the shit that happens to you. I hope the kids sue him. Yeah, what do you think is more likely? Him getting sued by his kids, or the kids going to sue the holes, traitors, and naysayers, or whatever the fuck? It's not going to happen. It's not going to fucking happen.
You can't sit there and say, oh, we're just calling him on his bullshit. 15 years? 20 years, some of you? No. And besides, calling me on my bullshit is not calling the government out here to steal my goddamn kids. That's not calling me on my bullshit.
Yeah, it is. It's calling you on your biggest form of bullshit. That's the biggest issue with you. The fact that you're a goddamn child abuser. And it's a long list of fucking problems. Don't get me wrong. I'm sure that there's some argument out there that someone could make to me that there's something worse that Vaughn has done. But no, I think being a child abuser is pretty much the worst thing a human being can engage in. Child abuse comes in many different varieties and different ways, and Vaughn's engaged in seemingly most types of it. So, yeah, you're about the biggest piece of shit they come, Vaughn.
Bullshit. Calling the Frost down here from Ohio to steal my money and steal my property and drive my poor wife insane. That's not calling me on my bullshit either. Mm-hmm. And the judge is going to throw the fucking book at you trolls. And I'm going to insist that he does too, because I want to make goddamn sure that this shit never happens to anybody else's family ever. Never, ever. This should have never.
Vaughn Helton wants to make sure that every single family in America can get away with child abuse like he did for fucking 13 times or 12 times. I'm sorry. I don't know why my mind always goes to 13. Probably because it was almost 13. But if I remember correctly, his kids are between the ages of Shanny's kids. Yeah, I don't know the details on his kids, like, other than, like, the abusive shit that's relevant to discussing about Vaughn, That's all that really matters. I'm glad those kids are out of here. That's all I'll fucking say. Jesus Christ, because look at this fucking hellhole. Just look at this fucking environment. This is no place for a fucking kid to be, or anyone to be outside of this fucking insanely disgusting man. He's literally rotten to his goddamn core. His kids are younger than Shanny's kids. Thank you for the correction, Todd. There was a comment I wanted to respond to earlier. Let's see. shit, what if the kids come out here and tell what Vaughn did? Look, that's a more likely scenario than what Vaughn's claiming, but I really hope that doesn't happen. Like, I take the same policy that Mango does when it comes to, like, Shanny's kids and everything. I really do hope that they just get a life off the internet, and even when they're old enough to come give their story. Honestly, I hope that they, it'd be better for them to just tell that to, you know, health professionals rather than come tell it on the internet, honestly. I'd prefer to see all those kids become well-adjusted individuals and we never hear from them again, honestly. That's what I'd prefer, but, you know, I can't deny the possibility that we'll hear from one of them eventually, and that's certainly going to be weird when that ever happens. It'll definitely make us all feel fucking old.
Never been allowed to happen in the first damn place. That somebody should have grew a brain and stepped in, whether it be Rand Paul or the governor or the attorney general's office. Somebody should have fucking grown a brain and stepped in and said, hey, wait a minute, we can't harass a model citizen for 15 years, drive his wife insane, steal his kids, steal all of his money, including his stimulus.
I'd love to hear Vaughn say one thing that he's ever contributed to society that doesn't involve magic.
Checks, no less. And then lock him out of his...
Dude, he didn't fucking steal your stimulus checks. Only certain people were actually able to fucking apply for those stimulus checks. You had to make a certain amount of income during I think it was like the year 2019 or something like that. And the actual checks went out in 2020. I don't know. I might be off by a year or two. But yeah, you actually had to make a certain amount of income to be, you know, to apply for getting a stimmy. And that's why you didn't get one.
His double wide so he don't get his kids back in November. Yeah, I got that video, trolls, and I'm going to be playing that video to the judge whenever you're standing in front of him.
If we get to bring up videos in court, then I think you're pretty done for, Vaughn. One of us can just bring up Shower with Dad, and, well, you know what? I'll just leave it to that.
Yeah, the Frosts are 100% behind it.
Well, these trolls are too, though. And and the judge's gonna laugh them out of fucking court. He's gonna say, how the hell do you expect this to be a coincidence?
You think stimmies were every month? Dude, you can't be serious, Todd. I mean, I believe you, but at the same time, it's hard to believe. You know what I'm saying? Although it is Vaughn, I should be able to believe anything about this man. So he basically thinks the stimulus check was supposed to be like a UBI. Yeah, that's not how that works. You know, there's a similar-ish principle, but no, that's not how that works. They are not the same thing.
Or you know, just calling him on his bullshit when you purposely did everything in your power to destroy the man. Okay, that's not calling somebody on their bullshit. The judge is not going to buy your bullshit, trolls. He's not going to buy it. He's not YouTube. He's not YouTube. He's not going to buy your bullshit. And
then why haven't you had a single fucking success in court? At least recently. Like, I know that you managed to get away with being an abuser for as long as you did, but why haven't you had a single fucking success in court in recent years? I wonder. Comfort Doll, nice to see you. Nobody important. It's a pleasure to fucking see you. We got Steve McRib manager. Those kids are 98% screwed. Homelessness, drug addiction, prison, Jesus Christ. That's pretty dark. I mean, I don't know. I've heard that they're doing pretty well right now from other people, but who knows how well informed they are and what they're saying. You know, the most likely person to be able to actually give us any solid information on what's going on with that is the Frosts. But you know, let's hope for the best. You know, let's hope for the best. What's up, Ola? We got Holla here. I'm gonna call you both because why not? You said I can.
When you stand there, you better have a goddamn good reason why you fucked with somebody's family that ain't never done shit to you. You better have a damn good reason. The answer is you don't have a damn good reason. And you're going to go to if you don't get sued for billions of dollars, you're at least going to go to prison. Maybe both. I don't know. We'll see. That's up to the judge, obviously. But for sure, you're going to lose a shit ton of money. I mean, look at what my kids have lost. My kids lost.
Dude, good fucking luck trying to sue that fucking floppy-headed Canadian up there in you know, Canada land. That shit ain't gonna fucking happen. You're not gonna be able to fucking sue the trolls, haters, and naysayers. That shit's never gonna happen. They're just gonna continue to get their fucking laughs, and I'm gonna continue laughing with them because I don't know if I'd be able to actually watch Von Helton content if it wasn't for them poking you on a regular basis. The way that they piss you off and just live rent-free in your head is one of the most beautiful fucking things on the entire internet when it comes to trolling.
Both sets of grandparents. They lost their mother.
Hey, Graveyard
Flower. Father. They never got to have a childhood because you sick fucks was constantly calling CPS out here to steal them away. They'd no sooner go out to play than and here comes CPS with a goddamn cop to take them away. They never got to have a fucking childhood.
And you never provided them one. That's the issue, you piece of shit.
Once you lose your childhood, that's it. You don't get another chance until you come back again. But that's
real funny, Vaughn, because you're someone who's just never left childhood, and it's blindingly apparent that you never have, and you probably never goddamn will.
100 years away yet. You ruined these kids' entire fucking lives for laughs. And I can assure you the judge is gonna see that. He's gonna witness that. He's gonna make that abundantly clear to all of you. You're not going to be able to pull the wool over these judges' eye. Even if it can be the most liberal judge on the planet. And when he sees the testimony from those kids, how they begged that goddamn court to let them go back to their daddy, and the court refused because you fuckers.
Hey, one Easter, he took them to Cow Corral. That's a good fucking point. You know what? His sins have been entirely fucking absolved. Vaughn's father was dead years before those kids were born, so how did they lose their grandfather? Yeah, they never got to know him. I didn't know that, but that's still unfortunate, but like that's also not like a loss. You know what I mean? I never knew my fucking great grandfather. He died before I was born. I'm sure he was an interesting guy from what I've heard, but it's not like Vaughn's making him out to be, that's for sure. It's not another fucking loss to chuck up. And most of those losses can be attributed to dumbass Vaughn.
Intervened, and because the Frosts intervened, that judge is going to side with him kids.
Actually, I just realized there's an amendment I'd like to make to that statement. All of those losses are because of Vaughn. That's all Vaughn's fault. Literally, all of that shit is Vaughn's fault. That's crazy, isn't it?
He sure as fuck ain't going to side with your happy ass. Guaranteed. Guaranteed.
All we got is fucking Cisco breathing like Darth Vader in the background. That shit pisses me off, dude.
Indeed. You fuckers have no idea of the hell that's getting ready to come down on you. No idea. Not a clue. But you're going to find out because it's going to happen. Oh, Google will never go down, Vaughn. You're a liar, Vaughn. You're crazy, Vaughn. Wow, federal judge just said we're breaking up Google. It's going bye-bye.
I'm going to read this wrong on purpose. His dad died a penisless bum just like he will. That's a really good fucking point. He will die a penisless bum.
Oops. Surprise, motherfucker. And I tell you a thing, I'm not getting on here to hear myself talk. When I tell you a thing, it comes either from the gods or it comes from the new fucking world order. Both of whom have the power to make shit happen. And so when I tell you a thing, you can bet it's going to fucking happen.
I'm surprised they didn't bring up the passing of Susan Wojcicki as evidence for him being able to control this shit, even though she wasn't the fucking CEO of YouTube for a very long time.
That's just the way it is. Sorry. But you dumbasses sitting there laughing about me, getting my kids taken over and over again. Them kids are going to sue the fuck out of you and maybe get you thrown in jail on top of it. Because, you put their lives in danger. Every time.
No, you did that. You did that.
CPS grabs these kids and takes off with them on an icy road. They're putting them kids' lives in danger. You guys did that. And you're going to pay. You're going to pay. Sick fucks. You bunch of sick.
I'd say you're going to be the one who pays, Vaughn, but you don't have any fucking money to your name to even pay up. But I'll tell you one of these days, Vaughn, your actions will catch up to you, and you won't even be able to fucking live in this fucking squalor that you've built yourself. You won't even have this eventually. And that day is coming closer by the day, ticking that clock over and over again. Neglect can cause death. That's exactly what happened involving his mother. He neglected to actually help her out when she was clearly not doing well. You know what I mean? What's up, Spherical Man? Nice to fucking see you. We got Mr. Unite here as well. Yeah, he changed his opinion on that shit all the fucking time. One day he's for one world government, and the next day he hates it. You know what I mean? He's not consistent at all. We got Parallax here. Nice to fucking see you. By the way, Bobcat, nice to see you. I didn't say hi to you in particular, so good to see you.
Fucks. So you got a big acknowledgement coming. Okay, a big what's the fucking word I'm looking for?
Man, even I can fucking string together a sentence better than this, man.
For
awakening.
awakening. You got a big awakening coming. You have no idea the hell that's getting ready to come down on your head. Whether I do it or whether the kids do it or both. Both of us
You heard it here first, folks. Von Helton supports wokeness.
may do it. You know, I'm sure the kids will call me in to testify and be like, yeah, fuck yeah, man. I mean, they destroyed everything. Called the Frost down here from Ohio to steal my inheritance, kill my mother, kill my father, drive my wife insane. James Arnold Frost sat right in there in that goddamn couch, turned to mom, used his fucking MK Ultra mind control shit, and said, called the sheriff and kicked.
I know he's crazy, but sometimes it just hits me particularly hard.
Andrew off this property. And she did it. I watched it happen with my own eyes. It's not hearsay. If you
What? You saw his fucking Charles Xavier fucking mental beam shoot out of his fucking head and take over your wife's brain? Are you kidding me? That's not what happened.
see it happen yourself.
Not only that, they ruined John's marriage as well.
Oh yeah. Well, they've tried, you know, they ruined dozens of people's lives. Yeah, these kids.
They didn't ruin John's marriage. Even John doesn't think they did that. Like, he'd be running with that narrative if he could have thought of it. But no, Cisco has this habit. I've noticed this. Every time anything happens, he blames the trolls just to get a rise out of Vaughn. I don't know if he's doing it on purpose or if he's just trying to get some fucking cheap lulz, but it's a fucking shameful and sad fucking burnt out tactic that you should probably move on from. Because just saying that every time he says something is not going to lead to lulz. It's going to lead to the same old fucking script that he reads off constantly. It's not going to make anyone laugh.
Are going to have a field day with you fucking trolls. They're going to have a field day with the Frost if any of them are left alive. Because
Wow, that's I know that's not directly threatening their life, but you know, that's pretty fucking close.
you know, I got a funny feeling the gods are just going to say, okay, time's up, fuck this shit, and they're just going to do scorched earth on you fuckers.
Oh, wait, Todd, while you're here, first I'll read your comment. John was bragging about banging his wife until the day before she was kicking him to the curb. He's the same old liar. I have a question for you. He's been claiming that he has a black girlfriend, and I haven't had the chance to, bring this topic up since I've seen you around. So, what's the skinny? Do you think he's got a girlfriend or not? Because obviously my default assumption is that he doesn't. But you seem to know a thing or two more about this fucking particular guy compared to the rest of us. So, what do you think? Do you think he actually has a girlfriend that he's going to propose to again? Because, that'd be fucking crazy, dude. It's been under a month, if I'm not mistaken. Like, it hasn't been that fucking long, and he's already trying to propose to somebody. He's being catfished, so they haven't... I wonder if that means that they haven't met yet, or... Surely that's what you mean, right?
That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. I'd grab me a box.
Wait, it's a
popcorn.
Nigerian girlfriend, very trustworthy, I hear? Is that a joke, or are you being serious? Naked and Laughing wouldn't even have him? Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, Naked and Laughing wants someone with clout. You know what I mean? Someone actually gets donations. Let's be real. JDubbs has no value. Even if you think that Cobes is a miserable, like, insufferable piece of shit, and he is, he's a weirdo. But, to someone like that who only cares about people for their inherent value and not for actually loving them, yeah, they're gonna see Cobes as like, wow, dollar signs, potential money, potential free income. Fucking ridiculous, but that's how some people look at things.
Sit back and watch that shit, because that'd be fucking awesome.
Damn, all right. All right, man. All right. Hell yeah, that was some good shit. So let's take a look at this. This is very, very short. We have another update here from Nats. I haven't checked, actually, I gotta start checking the other channel too. But this is not very long at all. So let's take a fat fucking look at this, and you guys can let me know what you think. I will link Nats' channel again right quick. There we go. Yeah, I'm trying to get better at everything's always linked as a source after the fact, but I'm trying to get better at linking the sources during the show. So let's continue.
You've done it all. You've broken every code. Hold the rebel to the floor. game, no matter what you say. But only metal, what a ball. Blue eyes, how can you tell so many lies?
Music alert. Well, it's too fucking late. I'm sorry. It's okay. Dude, it's fine. Don't worry. I'm not monetized on this channel for like AdSense yet. It's not a big deal. I can I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out if needed. I can always splice it out if need be. And we, you know, the information's right here. I will mute it going forward just in case, so I can clip this part out. But yeah, I'm sad I didn't see your warning earlier, but it's all good. It's all good. 1 sec. Let me just turn that shit down. That's a great fucking song though, so I'm glad you included it regardless. So if it doesn't get paid, they're selling his property. I know that you're here right now. You could probably give us the skinny on what's going on. But yeah, it seems like to me that what people have been speculating is going to happen has finally been happening. Like the state's actually finally going to fucking seize this property. They don't sell the property; they sell the delinquency certificate. Oh my lord! Oh, see, oh my god! This legal shit. Oh, there we go. There's the properties right there. Yeah, there's the properties right there. Then that person or agency collects the foreclosures. Oh, okay. Thank you for the clarification. I don't know jack shit when it comes to legal stuff. You know, unlike Vaughn, I at least admit that I don't know jack shit. You know what I mean? I've never had to, you know, deal with anything like that before. So, yeah, I don't know jack shit when it comes to that. But, yeah, pretty fucking interesting. It seems like things are finally moving forward, and Von Helton's minimal control that he has over his life is finally gonna fucking unravel. So thank you to Nats for providing us that very interesting fucking actual tangible evidence for us to chew on. I appreciate that. The county sells the debt and lets other agencies do the hard work. Okay. Yeah, I guess that makes sense, divvying up the actual fucking effort. I mean, Vaughn's not going to put in the fucking effort, so other people have to. Kind of the fucking story of Vaughn's life at the end of the day. Poor Vaughn, #biggest victim. I know, right? Nice to see you, Griffin Doggo. The Vaughn Helton's homeless saga is forthcoming. Oh, man. Oh, that's another thing. While we have Todd here, I think Todd's still here. Because I talked about this, I think, on our last stream. But, no, it was probably the one before that, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, JDubbs has been saying that he found an apartment for like $600 a month rent. So I don't know how true that is. I'm asking you this shit like you know everything about the guy, but I'm just kind of wondering, like, to me, the reason why I'm asking you this is because he seems to present himself like he has way more control over the situation than he actually does. He's like, oh, I've got a new girlfriend. Oh, I've already got a place to live set up. And then he did another fucking car stream, and he's like, I'm basically just staying here to save money. That's why I'm staying here. So, I don't know. Everything that he's saying smells like fucking bullshit. So, I don't... JDubbs says it's on the second floor of a house. It's not available for 2 weeks. Are you referring to JDubbs' living space? Vaughn and JDubbs meeting in a motel. Oh, God. Don't put that idea out in the fucking ether. Jesus Christ. Nice to see you, Pacific Northwest Jess. I hope... Did I say that right? I hope I said that right. Okay, you are talking about that. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's... I guess suppose that could be possible. Vaughn and I will be moving in together with John as soon as Shannon keels over. We'll be running a live streaming channel 24/7. Living with learning disabilities is the... Okay. All right, Jason. Whatever you say. Good to fucking see you. We got 4 races here. They'll put on a lion? A lion? Oh my! You guys are using words I don't understand. Then auction it off. At Jeffrey Spiceola. If you buy the debt, you have the support of the government to collect that on that debt, including repossession of properties. Oh, okay. All right. It's seeming like with all the processes that are being described here that this might take a while to actually happen, but steps are actually being taken to move this forward, which is interesting to see. Man, I want you guys' honest opinion because I have no idea. What do you guys think is going to happen when if Vaughn actually goes homeless? And we will continue on with more content here. I know I've been talking a lot. What the fuck? We have 60 people watching me ramble into a microphone? I didn't even look at that for like the past 10 minutes. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for showing up. I appreciate it. If you enjoy this shit, end up dropping a like, or at least consider doing so. It'd be much appreciated. And what do you say we get into? I'm basically just rambling, and I want to continue rambling. So let's have something stupid on in the background. Let's talk about this real fast. I struggle to call this a palate cleanse here, but we'll probably talk about this in between some JDubbs shit. We're not watching this full thing. It's fucking terrible. I just want to watch a little bit of it with you guys to show you how terrible it is. He talks at the speed of fucking slow, so we're gonna take it fast. We're gonna take it fast. I'm considering airlifting his property to Saga. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Can you imagine what the fucking Saudi Arabians would do with Von Helton?
Fellow YouTubers, I'm sitting on a glass of my raisin mead, and I'm pontificating the finer thoughts of life. When I got to thinking, why the hell do they call it
Alright, dude, why are the fucking dogs out? And why do they look like that?
menstruating? Because men don't have periods. I know they call it menstruating because when your woman's on her period, you head straight to the liquor cabinet. You're like, oh, fuck me, here we go again.
Alright, that really wasn't funny.
They call it menstruating because when your woman's on her period, and if you live in a weed-friendly state, you head straight to the dispensary like, what's the strongest fucking weed you got?
That was the same joke, and that also wasn't funny.
You looking at your local weed dispensary like, hey man, my woman's on her period. You got anything to like make her feel good and like knock the cramps out into fucking outer space and like couch lock her a little bit? Yeah, we got just the thing. We got this thing.
Wait, whoa. Was that supposed to be a joke? There was actually no punchline to that. Or was he just like describing the situation further after the punchline? That's weird, man.
Oh, fuck your cramps, OG Kush. Trust me, this shit will... But if you want something really strong, Goddess OG Kush. She'll feel like...
What? Alright. Yep. 1 minute and 30. Yep, we're not looking at that anymore. Yep, no. No, you know what? This is not that type of show. This ain't that type of show, okay? I want to make this clear, everybody. This is not that type of show, okay? We're not gonna talk about what we just saw. We're not gonna focus on it. We're not even gonna acknowledge that it happened. What KingCobraJFS video? What KingCobraJFS video? All right, we're moving on. Dude. We're moving on. That was fucking terrible. Jesus fucking Christ. He's a failed comedian. What else even needs to be fucking said, ladies and gentlemen? All right. Yeah, I do want to watch something Cobes related. Preferably where he doesn't have the fucking dogs out. Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ. This is even worse. What did I fucking sign up for? Alright. We're gonna... Oh, Jesus Christ. My god, this is terrible. Alright, wait, oh shit, we have more resistance. So 88% of people want me to invite on Jason for conversation. And 13% of people want me to not do that. If you don't want me to do that, please elaborate. I'm curious. No judgment. But I'm curious. It's pretty self-explanatory why people would want me to have him on. I'm just skeptical about the timing because they've been talking to a lot of people recently. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to talk to that fucking Minnesota Barracuda. I might say something to her that I shouldn't say. Really. That's kind of an actual fucking concern. I have a lot of self-control, but she makes me very irrationally angry. And if I have to see the abuse take place in real time, which I know will happen, I will lose my shit. And with that, we're probably going to get way more votes for yes. But no, that's basically why I'm saying that. Just Jason, not Shanny. I'd love that. But we know that's not possible. that's kind of why I've been that's kind of why I've been considering not doing this, because I think that inevitably Shanny will have health issues and go on another quote unquote doctor's visit, if that even fucking happened. If that even fucking happened. But at some point, I think that Shanny will get out of the house again, whether it be for some medical shit or Jason finally kicks her to the curb. And I don't know if I want to try and reach out now when I think the end of their fucking saga together could be much closer than people think. I don't think this sounds all that radical to those of you guys who've been paying close attention to me and Mango streams in particular, and also, you know, the other people who cover those two fuckheads. But Jason has been acting really differently around her lately, and it's like very noticeable. He's really irritable around her all the time, and who can fucking blame him? He's expressed that he actually likes and approves of some of those fucking reaction channels that, you know, a lot of us are just shitting on Shanny all the time. Not just Shanny, but you get the idea. Like, so I think that he finally might be breaking away from that shit. I know that we're all skeptical that it'll ever happen, but, you know, I don't know. I think that closer than we think, the final straw might actually happen. All right, so it's about 60 people have voted now. Damn, that's crazy. Guys, if you can hit the fucking vote button, you guys can hit the like button. Please consider doing so. Let's move on to this Boglum Chronicles video. I will link Boglum Chronicles real fast, and then we'll get into this shit. I'll also take a look at the chat, because I haven't done that in, like, a couple minutes, so I'm going to be entirely honest. I've just been rambling into my microphone, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, go check out Boglum Chronicles. This is called Love and Heartbreak. I almost called it Heart and Love Break. But you know, that feels on brand for a Cobes video. So we're going to watch this Heart and Love Break. Apparently it's between Cobes and... I don't know who the fuck this is. I'm going into this shit fucking raw. So, this is from 2 years ago. March 2022. Let's take a fat fucking look at this shit. Let's take a look. On February 25th, 2022, Cobra was lucky enough to meet a female fan of his on a live panel stream. Oh no, this is going to be a live panel.
So, okay, so you learned who Josh was, and we were like, oh my god, who's this gothic bad boy? Fucking YouTube celebrity, famous. We're amongst fucking YouTube fame right now. You know that, right?
I've been told.
Richie, I'm going to kick you and me for a minute. We're going to let Josh and Gothie hang out for just a second, okay?
He's gonna cook. He ain't gonna talk to me. I've already tried to get him to talk once. He won't fucking talk to me. Watch. Hey, hi, how you doing? Do you talk to women? No? Hi.
Holy fuck.
I called you earlier. That was me, FYI.
Oh, I guess calls and text messages I just delete because I assume it's all trolls. What you called me?
Yeah, I told you.
What happened to her teeth? Saber tooth.
Send me another text message on my phone.
I can.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck I did.
Oh like, shit, you're right. I sped it up. All right, he does go at the speed of slow, but this is way too fast. Thank you for pointing that out. I appreciate that. We'll watch this at normal. Boglum Chronicles is a good editor, so we don't need to watch it sped up.
I was on the phone talking to Gothie over Facebook for like several hours. And now she's here on stream saying she's damaged goods.
She also confirmed Cobra masturbated while on FaceTime with her. Well, that's nothing new for Cobes. He's always been one of those weird fucking chatterbasters, you know what I mean?
And say how nobody wants her. I'm like, first of all, Gothie, hon, you're not damaged goods. Second of all, can I get to know you first? Like,
damn, that's actually pretty fucking fair. Yeah, it seems like this is like an ongoing thing. Cobes gets like forced into weird fucking situations, and you know, Cobes is a piece of shit. Don't get me wrong, but it seems like he actually is like very susceptible to being abused by this type of person. We'll put it like that.
This is what pisses me off about women. If you don't try hard enough, like what the fucking shit, actual fucking shit. No, I've been rejected by...
She sent him her OnlyFans? Oh my god, of course she fucking did. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. Back in 2022, That's when everybody was trying to experiment with having one of those. We got Toodle Pants here. Nice to see you, Toodle Pants. What's up, Sad Bard? Pleasure to fucking see you. You missed not a whole lot. Von Helton, we got an update on the properties. And it's not looking good for Vaughn. The first real steps have been taken towards things unraveling for him and him likely going homeless in the end of the day. We talked a little bit about, well, actually, we still need to talk about the JDubbs marriage thing. It's been mostly just that and some other shit we'll get to later.
Every chick I like, and it sucks. So I've learned to wait more patiently and just play it cool and chill out. Am I the bad guy for saying, let's get to know each other first before we go any further?
No, you're not. I feel weird actually coming to Cobes' defense here. And someone in the chat can inform me if he was like the one who initiated weird shit first. But it seems like this is just another situation like with Naked and Laughing where he got taken advantage of by some random person who was trying to push him into doing shit that he didn't want to do. And because he's desperate for pussy, like a lot of men are nowadays, like sad to say, but it just is. People will lower their fucking standards and do shit that they normally wouldn't want to do. But, you got to be yourself and find someone who'll love you for yourself. I know that sounds corny as fuck, but it just ain't going to work if you don't find someone who vibes with you when it comes to, taking it at the pace that you want. That's a big thing that matters with forming a relationship. You want to make sure that you're both on board with where you are feeling as a relationship. You know what I mean?
Fuck, dude.
Later that day.
Okay, so let me explain some things. I talked to Gothie last night till about 2 o'clock, almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I was tired. So I got off to finish my project I'm working on right here and go to bed. And then...
Oh, I see. The fucking Clorox. Interesting.
I'm working on right here and go to bed. And then while I'm working...
That explains a lot, doesn't it?
On my project, I see she's live making this video about how nobody fucking wants her. And I'm like, is she for real right now? Like,
is this just Naked and Laughing? Seriously, a genuine question. Like, I don't think, I'm 99% sure this is not the same person. But, like, I gotta ask, why is there so many similarities I'm already seeing between these two? He huffs bleach. I don't know. I mean, I've never heard anyone say that. To me, as far as I've ever known, he's only had the duster addiction and alcoholism. But if you're willing to do fucking duster, there's probably not anything you're not willing to fucking do at that point. No offense to anyone who's an addict, but I'm just keeping it $1.50. That's all. Hello, Mrs. Mudduck. Nice to see you. Friendly reminder to everybody that Draven of Draven's Crypt is in fact a weenie, and not an impressive one at all. A very fucking unimpressive weenie that nobody wants. A shriveled up fucking wiener that's better off being thrown in the dump.
Okay, let me just say this, fellas. If it were gender reversed and it was a dude trying way too hard, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't fly in our society.
Sure. I mean, I don't disagree with that. I mean, I don't know. That's kind of a weird thing to bring up out of the blue, but I don't inherently disagree with that. There is definitely some weird double standards when it comes to that shit. Yeah, that's a ventriloquist doll. That's a ventriloquist doll. He has some really fucking creepy moments with it. The dude will always, I say it like it's a real fucking guy, but his ventriloquist dummy will always make fun of him and his hairline and shit like that. It's both sad, weird, and a little bit funny at the same time.
I got a 15-pack of Bud Light. Yes.
Bud Light, dude.
Yeah. I'll tell that word bottles, but it is what it is. You want of-age companionship and you can't very easily get it because dating sucks. I get it. The last 4 years, I've dedicated my dry spell to trying to improve gender relations.
What? Wait, what? I'm sorry, I'm dumbfounded. Cobes, have you ever done a single damn thing for gender activism?
The trolls are seeing this opportunity to fuck with me and her at the same time, and it's like,
have you ever stood up for abortion rights? Have you ever stood up for, people not getting their foreskins cut off? Have you ever stood up for anything like that? Have you ever done a single fucking thing to, do anything good by either fucking gender and securing their rights? Something tells me the answer is no.
Sad. Gothie has some mental disorders, and it's pretty fucked off that people are fucking with her in chat just to get a reaction. It's really messed up, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not in a rush to get laid anymore. That's dumb.
Mental disorders do not excuse bad actions. They can explain bad actions, but it does not excuse it. Now, granted, if someone's really, really, really fucking out there, like really out there, I understand, and I also take the perspective. There is a line where it's like, all right, this person's not even worth fucking with because they're so out there that, you know what I mean? But when it comes to people like Cobes, Shanny, Vaughn, even these guys know enough to know that they're being bad people, and they choose to do so anyway. So I'm not going to stop talking about them anytime soon. And the fact that not only them, but other people like use their mental illness, whatever it may entail, because a lot of the time they refuse to actually get themselves checked out. But the fact that they use that as a shield to be like, you can't talk about these people or criticize them. Well, unfortunately, very few people nowadays seem to be completely fucking 100% neurotypical, whatever that even fucking means nowadays. You know what I mean? So at the end of the fucking day, people with shit going on in their head, they have an influence on the world around us. And even if they might have some shit going on there, doesn't mean that they shouldn't be called out on their bad ideas or their bad actions, so people can avoid them.
Like, Gothie legitimately showed me her OnlyFans page. She had to stop because it was, yeah.
Damn, that reaction. Let me see if I can get that face.
She had to stop because it was, yeah.
Jesus Christ, that face says a million words.
She had to stop because it was,
it's like, damn.
Yeah. Not going to go into detail on that.
All right, man.
Okay. What the fuck is this?
It's weird. Cobes hasn't said much objectionable yet, and it's weird to watch a Cobes video and have it be engrossing, have me be able to say things, but I haven't been able to say much negative about Cobes himself, because it seems like he was actually taken advantage of here. And especially looking back in retrospect, we can see that Cobes lets himself get taken advantage of by women. And he is a massive piece of shit, don't get me wrong, but just like Jason is a massive piece of shit, I don't like seeing him get abused by Shanny. And, just do not... In my opinion, you shouldn't condone abuse of any form. There's one thing which is like, if someone assaults you, you have a right to defend yourself, right? That's a completely different thing in my opinion. But, especially when it comes to like couples and shit like that, you can never justify abuse, in my opinion. Just my 2 cents. Everyone's different.
I haven't done a video response to anybody in a while, much less outside. Ignore the crow, it's retarded crow. Ignore the bike in the background. We have bikers around here. There's one down the street. There's fucking one over there.
No comment.
Really, people? Anyway, so my fucking response to King Cobra is this. Buddy, you had a fucking ride or die. Either you had a fucking friend out of the mix, or you had a fucking bitch who fucking ride or die. When someone sits...
She seems sticky to me. Yeah, she's like a living vat of silly putty. That joke could have been better executed.
Here and tells you stories about the fucking crap they've been through. That should fucking sit there and tell you something and click in your fucking little brain.
Okay, you know what? I don't have a little brain. Now you're going to insult me? You're going to fucking call me stupid and say I have a tiny brain? Really?
I mean, you are fucking stupid, but that's neither here nor there.
Fucking really? Okay, let me explain something to Gothie. Men, we are simple. We do not rely on subtle hints. How the fuck am I supposed to know you want to date me if you're sharing your life story with me?
Men are not a fucking monolith. I have met some men like that, just because it's not as fucking common as when it comes to women. Yes, there are plenty of men who do not come out and directly say what they want, and it's just as annoying as when women do it. I do personally find that annoying. I like when people speak their mind, but it's not an exclusive issue to just fucking women. Sure, I acknowledge women do that more often, but that's just kind of the way of it. To assume that all the time is pretty fucking sexist, if I'm being entirely honest. I'm sure if someone did something similar when it comes to the standards of men, you wouldn't be too happy about that, and rightfully so, because it would be sexist. But so many people just, I don't know, they can only see it from their perspective. It's really fucked.
I thought we were just getting to know each other.
Is she available? Richie Ruggs, you can do better than that. You're a nice guy. You're a pretty chill dude. You can do way better than that.
Okay, women will overthink shit, and if they have disorders like she does, it's gonna happen. And
You're smart. You're sitting here fucking pulling shit because of fucking trolls. Whatever the case is, I don't care. Toxic is toxic, and I fucking don't have fucking time for this shit. Just because you're autistic does not fucking mean that I'm gonna sit here and baby you or coddle you.
And you know what? Just because you have bipolar fucking personality disorder doesn't mean I'm gonna sit here and coddle and baby you. Like, you know what I'm saying? If she wasn't into it, I'd be called a creep. That is the goddamn truth. Okay, if Gothie was not into me and I was trying to pursue...
I mean, you're already a creep, but that's, like I keep fucking saying, neither here nor there. This is still a fucked up situation.
...her, and then, like, try way too hard to get her, I'd be called a fucking creep. But when it's the other way around, it's, oh, you could have had someone. You could have had someone. And it's just like, look, I'm down to hang out and get to know you, but, dude, I've had crap experiences with women, so pardon me for not wanting to be in a rush to get my fucking heart stomped on.
You've had no experiences with women. Almost none. Let me correct myself. You just saw our teeth. Yeah, I've been trying to not bring too much focus on that. You know what I mean? What's up, FML? Nice to fucking see you. We got FML here. Pleasure to fucking see you. Hey, if I haven't said hi to you in the chat, I think I've said hi to almost everybody. Call me a fucking idiot and be like, hey, give me a shout out. I will definitely say hi. We got Pete here. Pleasure to see you. I love that sweet pupper dog. We got man with a pan. I thought that you were gonna get me to say big penis or something like that, but no, it's just man with a pan. Nice to fucking see you. 3 whiskeys, I'd be in there. Jeez, oh my god. All right, everybody. All right, and yes, do consider dropping a like. I appreciate you guys giving a bunch of love. It really does mean a lot to me, especially the people in the chat who aren't even mods and tell people to like the stream. You guys are getting on my good side. I'll tell you that much. When I throw out wrenches next time, you guys will definitely be contenders.
So in short, if I'll sit here and put up with fucking liars, cheaters, and abusers, imagine what I fucking do for a loyal man like yourself, quote unquote. And for the record, I've sat here and not lied about a goddamn thing. So fucking please, I'm fully fucking ready for your ass to fucking put all the fucking blame on me.
I'm not gonna blame you for shit. But right now you're acting fucking psychotic. You realize this. To sit there on fucking FaceTime with me and have a lovely conversation for 2.5 hours till 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and then at the flip of a script, you start crying on camera about how nobody wants you, and I never fucking said that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jesus fucking Christ.
It's what fucking happens when a strong ass fucking woman...
Oh, why is that always... Okay, so because I don't immediately jump to her demands, I can't handle her because she's a strong woman. Why does that sound familiar? So what the fuck?
I don't know what he's trying to allude to there.
Is even this, like going on camera saying, if I didn't want you or want to get to know you, would I have stayed on camera till 2 o'clock in the fucking morning talking to your ass?
Gets turned down by a fucking weak ass man like yourself. And you're a sicko.
You know what?
Whoa, you're calling him a sicko? You can't do that. That's his word.
Ain't no fucking sicko. First of all, fuck you. And second of all, I didn't turn you down. All I said was, let's take it slow and see where it goes. Am I the fucking bad guy for wanting to play it cool and just, you know what I'm saying?
That was the most Cobes thing I've ever seen.
what you honestly fucking do to people. You shouldn't sit there and fucking emotionally rape them.
Oh my fucking god! Is this bitch emotionally okay? You're dumb. First of all, emotions cannot fuck you. Emotions cannot fuck.
Yeah, Cobes is gonna make this in the most he's probably gonna make this point in the most asinine way possible, but that's like a really weird thing to say that like devalues the actual horror of the physical violation that is rape. You can only do that to someone physically, and there's a reason why we should keep it to that definition because it's a very serious thing that should not be. I don't know if it's being made light of necessarily there, but it feels like inappropriate use of such a serious topic. You know what I mean? When you talk about that subject matter, at least, have some damn decency and respect to the people who have gone through it.
Fuck you physically. Okay? I haven't done shit to you. We're trying to be your friend and get to know you. I'm sorry, but, and you of all people should understand. You have a hard time finding people. So it can be hard to trust people like, who the fuck is this person? Do I know them? Emotionally rape. Oh my god, dude. Holy shit.
You really shouldn't.
Honey, you can't emotionally rape anyone. That is such a typical female response. Jesus fucking Christ.
And yeah, I'm shaking the camera.
So what is Gothie? Some type of feminist or something like that? Well, if that's the case, I think I finally discovered the wage gap.
Pissed.
Well, I'm sorry you're fucking pissed, but what the fuck am I supposed to do? Like, if you were not into me and I was chasing after you, you'd call me a fucking creep. Because I don't immediately want to jump down your pants and date you. I'm a fucking asshole too. You can't. Oh my god, dude. I only need another beer, dude. This is, dude. You're pissed? That's fucking rich, dude. That is.
I'm fucking sick of this shit.
Look, I want to make this clear. I cannot stand Cobes, but I'm surprised how maturely he's handled this video. Overall, there's still some Cobesisms in there. Like, there's a very clear bit of a sexist undertone to this. Because he's making it all about her fucking feminist points instead of the other shit that she's allegedly said about him. But yeah, in this video, he's conducting himself surprisingly fucking well. And I agree with most of what he's saying, which feels weird. That's weird as hell.
Sick of this shit? You're fucking sick of this shit? You don't even know the half of it, dude. I made a video going on camera saying you need to stop calling yourself damaged goods. That's not good for your self-esteem. How the fuck is that emotionally raping anyone? Like, is this bitch just trying to get views on YouTube? I don't understand, dude. I go on YouTube and I'm like, you shouldn't talk about yourself like that. That's bad for your self-esteem. How the fuck is that emotionally raping anyone?
Having dealt with this shit from multiple women, I fucking get. Look, I know there's even some women that treat other women like this, so I think 100% of the population has experienced someone like this before. So that's why I say, like, I kind of understand what Cobes is getting at here, but I don't know. He's Cobes, so he's not going to articulate himself in the right way all the time, or any of the time. Let's be entirely honest. Let's keep it $1.50. Like, the only time I've genuinely agreed with Cobes is when he's bitching about Naked and laughing, because she's genuinely one of the most vile fucking human beings I've ever seen or come across in my life. And I know I just said that out Shanny earlier, but look how much they fucking have in common.
It's no skin off my shoes, dude. I got plenty of fangirls that want to hook up with me, so, dude, if you want to be like this, that's cool too. Like, I don't care. I do not care. We all fucking die alone at the end of the day, at the end of our lives, so it does not matter if you have somebody. You want to talk about emotionally raping somebody when you're sitting here trying to play the fucking victim when I've done nothing to you but try to talk to you and get to know you? Just sit here and observe.
You haven't dealt with anyone like that? I'm very glad to hear that. I wish everyone could say that. Because if there's one thing I do agree with Cobes here that he's been saying, it's like, when you have thoughts, be upfront about them and say them to people. You know what I mean? But yeah, it seems like he was really taken advantage of here. And even though he's a complete and utter shithead, that's still sad to say.
And I didn't turn you down. I didn't say no, and I didn't say yes. I said, let's get to know each other first. So you sitting here going on camera saying, oh my God, you rejected me, is complete horseshit. Women, am I right?
Oh my God. All right, dude. Jesus fucking Christ. He might as well have added the fucking coffee gif in there and everything. Jesus fucking Christ, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Well, that was actually pretty fucking interesting. I was surprised how interesting that was. It's sad that Cobes has a history of this. And honestly, it makes me worried for the future. I hope that he doesn't just end up having another naked and laughing in the future. But we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully he's learned from this experience that sometimes it's just better to be single and not compromise what you want for someone who really isn't that good for you. You got to find someone who loves you for who you are. As corny as it is to say, that's what you got to do, ladies and gentlemen. That's what you got to do. I know some of you in chat already have found that special person, and I'm glad that you have. But there's someone like that for almost everybody, except for Vaughn, and Shanny, Yeah, and everyone else we don't like on this channel. But aside from those people, there's someone out there for almost everybody. Let's take a look at this shit. We have more JDubbs. We got some more JDubbs, but like I said earlier, we might skip around on this because it's a very fat 56 minutes. But we will skip around a little bit and see what there is to say. Maybe I can find some key moments while I'm scrolling through here. Wait, oh shit, is that the ring? Is that the ring? All right, we're gonna start watching. And like a Lord of the Rings story, I'm gonna fucking hunt for where JDubbs pulls out his ring.
Would you marry me, John? Would you just marry me?
Oh my God, that's G-Man. That's beautiful. Oh my! All right, let me link Fat Photog's channel real fast. I gotta remember to do that every time. There we go. Go check out Fat Photog. I'm not even explaining why. The video speaks for itself. Let's get into it.
Anyone coming in? Chit chat. Let's get Vaughn in here. What's going on, Vaughn?
I found the ring. It's like at around 40 minutes in. So we will go there whenever he starts making mouth noises and I get fed up with that.
Let's do Cisco as well. Let's do Solar. Sammy says he quit.
Really? Oh my God! Hallelujah! Sammy fucking quit! Well, I hope he sticks to it, because that piece of shit is one of the most boring, grating motherfuckers that's ever fucking cursed my eardrums before. I hate Sammy!
The fucking internet, man. Hello, how you doing, Candace? Is this coming through? Testing 1 2.
Testes.
John, how wild would it be if you drove down here to Clay County Courthouse, bought Fawn's house tax debt out of under him, and slap a lien on his property and started fining him late fees?
Dude, that's a dastardly idea to plant in his head. And you know he's gonna immediately denounce it, like, I'd never do that, but I guarantee you he thought about it for more than a fucking second.
I don't think that would be kind of cool. I think that would be kind of a shitty fucking thing to do. I think that would be kind of a scumbaggish thing to fucking do. What the fuck are you beeping at, you fucking slimy cocksucker? Will
Jesus Christ, it's just a dude in a fucking car.
Will you reconvert to Christianity now to get Candace? No. Well, we talked about this. I don't really want to go to... Do I have something in my nose? I don't really want to go to Dubai.
That's gross. Man.
When he fails to pay and starts slandering me public, I could move to foreclose and slap.
Wait. What'd you just do?
Fails to pay and starts slandering me public,
I thought he ate it. I wouldn't put that, above him.
Could move to foreclose and slap. I think that's kind of a fucking shitty thing to do. In fact, Michael, I think I'm gonna fucking I think I'm gonna ban you for that. I think
If you can even figure it out, you fucking fat piece of crap.
talking like that, talking like a piece of shit, I think you're gonna get fucking banned and deleted. You're in Out of Darkness now.
Yeah, you eat that fetus.
Candace, how you doing?
Hey, John, how's it going?
Yeah, everything's all right. I can't complain. It's okay. Like you see, I'm in the car. Oh, there, okay, there she's back. Everything's going all right. I'm doing okay.
I miss you guys.
Thank you. I miss you too.
I wish I could have just like moved to the United States where I'm like surrounded by the right people, you know?
Yeah, you just have to find the right people where you are and just live life and enjoy.
Would you marry me, John? Would you just marry me?
You know, under the right circumstances, I would. But right now, I'm doing okay. And
Imagine fucking getting rejected by JDubbs of all people. I just want to put that out there. Imagine getting rejected by JDubbs of all people.
I got someone in my life that's here, and I want to make it with. I want to, you know.
All right, this piece of crap's giving me the fucking, getting me real fucking bored real quick. Yeah, this is when I started saying mouth noises. When I say mouth noises, I literally just mean speaking without making formula sentences, like I just did right there. Funnily enough, what's up, Origami? Nice to fucking see you. So let's skip ahead a little bit to where he shows off the ring.
The federal government is, I don't know what happened. Google must have pissed in the feds as Wheaties or some shit, because the
Interesting thing to come into. Is Vaughn describing his personal fantasy again?
federal government is all over Google now, man. They're
Right.
like, we're going to bust you
I
up.
went to. I've been doing Uber, driving, and I made some good money in just 4 days, brother. In just 4 days, 5 days of doing Uber, I made about $800.
That's good. Bro.
That's good.
I'm
man.
not joking you. I'm not joking.
Well,
I'm staying up all
you can
night.
and you could get tips too.
And your own boss, man.
And
I'm
your
on
own
my own
boss.
boss.
Vaughn was just talking shit on that job earlier on, so I don't know what the fuck he's on about. But yeah, literally inconsistent with the same shit he was saying earlier in this very fucking stream. Anyway. Yeah, they've been opening the lines a lot. And they're really fucking stupid. I think they're too stupid to actually know how to verify someone's YouTube channel when they're using StreamYard. So I'm considering going into one of their StreamYards one day and just doing my best girl voice. You know, I can't do an amazing one, but I could go in there and do my best girl voice and see if it fools dumbass Vaughn and John. And I guarantee you it fucking would. I think there's at least like a 75% chance that it would.
So what I did, I saved enough money and I bought myself a beautiful ring.
That looks
nice.
good.
I got an engagement ring, baby.
That looks good.
And it's really cool looking, man. I like the twist and the turn. It's like,
I like the twist. Yeah,
you like the twist, right?
I do. I like that.
I think she said it's about 1 carat altogether.
Yeah.
It's silver, not gold.
But it is
so,
real.
you know.
It's not fake, right?
Yeah. It's a good shit. And I so you know what?
You're buying that shit when you're homeless.
When I feel ready, I think, you know, I got that going.
Well, there you go.
I'm not saying I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, I know. I saw. Well, okay. Well, all right. You know what? I can do a damn fine Hank Hill voice.
I'm not saying that I'm ready to drop it, but I'm saying I got it when I'm ready.
He's ready.
Yeah, Candace actually emailed me. I couldn't believe it. I was in shock. She's like, John wants to talk to you, and I'm like, wow.
I basically had to twist her arm to get her to email you.
Yeah, I bet you did.
I have no idea why. She's begging me to marry me. She goes, marry me, John, marry me. I said, Candace, look, I'm not, I like you, but I don't like you in that way, but you got someone that does like you. You got Vaughn. He's got feelings for you.
I'd marry her tomorrow, but she don't.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is fucking amazing, dude. I love that. So Vaughn basically wants JDubbs as sloppy seconds. I don't mean that in like I don't mean that in the typical way that it's used, but you get what I'm fucking saying here. Like someone who literally got rejected by JDubbs, not shagged by JDubbs, but rejected by JDubbs, and Vaughn Vaughn wants in on that shit because he's just that fucking desperate for anyone who will take interest in him. It's sad. I did a good Bernie. I haven't done my Bernie voice in a very long time. It would probably sound terrible right now. What's up, Barry Hot? Nice to fucking see you. We got fucking... Who else do we have here? Oh, shit. We got a membership. Thank you very much, Emo's Dominant Chihuahua, for becoming a member. Oh, no, you've been a member for 1 month. Thank you. Thank you for being a member for 1 month. All the gig driver apps do that. They hook you up with some big fares or that might have been a response to some. That ring couldn't be more fake. Yeah, it looked pretty fucking fake to me, honestly. But I want to see if anyone else in the chat thought that as well. I also forgot to bring it up. But yeah, I'm glad someone in the chat brought it up because that shit looks fake as fuck. You could do your worst girl voice and fool them. Yeah, I'm sure I could.
Want it. She don't want it. But how much you want to bet? I give my 32 million back away from these fuckwads. Guess what? She'll be.
I did Bernie last night. Yeah, but I didn't put effort into it. There's like, I like buckle down and like, I have to become Bernie Sanders when I do that voice properly. I probably did a half-assed Bernie, which is not gonna sound right.
Oh, Vaughn, I always want to be. I want to come down and be, and I'm going to say, sorry, Candace. I mean,
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, why didn't you like me when I was poor? Why didn't you like me when I was poor? Because I'm still the same guy, and I'm not going to let the money affect me. I swear to you. I promise you, I will not let it affect me. In fact, I actually
that is a good point, Graveyard Flowers, because for a long time, I don't even think that he knew that the On the Lane Haven name was associated with Underhaven. At this point, I feel like most people know that.
Of safeguards.
No, Vaughn, you're a good guy. You know what? You're a good guy, man. And if you do get the 32 million, don't forget about me. All right.
Now, I don't know. I'd have to prepare for that. I'm kind of shy to do it.
Oh, I will. What I've already probably intended.
I need enough money for a house.
Well, I don't know about that, but the money
Come
that
on,
you've
Vaughn, if you
given
get
me,
32 million, you can't give me enough for a house. Come on.
the money that you've given me over the years, I was seriously considering giving back to you. And that way, I don't owe you. That way, I don't owe you any money.
Well, you don't owe me anything. I gave all that money to you out of the goodness of my heart. I want to be. Yeah. I want to be supportive. I love you.
But the thing of it is, now not technically we're to give without expecting a return.
Right, exactly.
But the way the universe works is that the more you put out to the universe, the more comes back. So, I mean, look at all these free mods for these computer games I've done since 1985, man.
The Wolfenstein.
Starting with Wolfenstein. That's right.
Yeah.
Wolfenstein, Doom, Quake 2.
All right, yeah. I got so boring that got so boring that I spaced out for a whole minute there. So, I think that's enough for now on that. I might peruse the rest of that and secure some timestamps for another time. But yeah, is there anything else here that I want to watch? I do want to peruse Shanny and Jason's wish list at some point. Maybe we can take a look at that. Because I actually think that's everything I have. All right, I know BGTV went through this, and you guys can go check that shit out too. I'm sure it'll be more in depth than what I'm going through here. But let's take a look at their fucking wish list real fast, and we'll go through it real fast just so I can iterate to you guys the thing that everyone's been saying about it. This is almost entirely shit for Shanny. And, oh shit, this is actually for Jason. This is men's ripped denim shorts and jeans. So maybe they actually did add a few things for Jason because all the criticisms. Jesus Christ, some cheap-ass bracelets. Oh my god, some cheap-ass... Man, all this shit is... Oh my god. Jesus, Shanny's not gonna fucking fit in this shit. She's big. Oh, okay. Actually, this is just the display image. 5 times extra large. Oh my. All right. So some of these are actually more realistic than I expected. Wait, this is a small. It's a fucking small. These are almost all things for Shanny, by the way. Have you noticed that? Damn, more fucking Shanny shit. That's a 4 times extra large. Did you actually put fucking 4 times extra large plus? Jesus Christ, man. Look, no offense to big folks in general, whether you be a big dude, a big woman, or something in between, but Jesus Christ. Only offense if you're someone like Shanny, you can't be bothered to buy your own shit. You know what I mean? Oh my god. Healing crystals, really? A bunch of fucking fake bullshit? No offense to anyone in the chat who's into that shit, but it's fake. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it $1.50 with you guys. Like, that shit's not real. That shit's not real. All right, a bunch of yarn? Has Shanny ever been known as a fucking yarnist? Or a yarner, or whatever the fuck they're called? A knitter. That's what I meant to say. We're never gonna glow in the dark yarn. What the fuck? She just put shit on here for the sake of putting shit on here. Jason can't eat that shit. There's so much yarn on here. Jesus fucking Christ. What's with all the yarn? Shanny, you're not gonna fit in that. Oh my good Jesus. Fuck it. Oh my Lord. This is not. Alright, you know what? This is starting to become too much information. I'm keeping it $1.50 with you once again. What? You're just putting anything on here. You're just putting anything on here. Jesus Christ, man. What? Fucking Justin, I'm not gonna say it, but you know what I could say about this. I ain't gonna say it because only you'll get it, but we're moving on. All right, this shit's fucking crazy, man. This shit's fucking crazy. Yeah, you know what? No, we're not talking about that. We're not fucking talking about that, man. We don't have to bring that up. We don't have to bring that shit up. Jesus Christ. 3 times large. I mean, I get there's different sizes for each one, but it seems really inconsistent. You know, no comment. I'm not gonna. You know, this is getting to be. All right, next to all that shit is the fucking bleach. I wish I could. You know, it's fitting. It's Purell. Yeah, you're gonna need it after all that shit. Toilet paper. Well, we saw it was on their mind immediately after the lingerie. That's. Well. Oh, wait, okay, fine. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. Shit, we finally found something else on this for Jason. We finally found another item on this for Jason. So far, we found 2 items for Jason so far. This and those ripped shorts. Jason cannot even get new intact shorts, I see. All right, Jesus Christ, man. There's no need to tell my other panelists about the fucking yarnist thing. There's no need to tell my other panelists about that. They don't need to know. A pencil sharpener? What? There's multiple pencil sharpeners here. Why do you need multiple pencil sharpeners? Jesus Christ. All the effort put into this that could have actually been put into, doing some real work and earning the money for some of this stuff. Damn. Oh no, you're falling for these fucking scams? These 2,000 fucking games, 15 emulator things? Oh my god, he wants another airsoft pistol. Dude, that's fucking amazing, brother. Okay, and that's it. Only 2 of these things were for Okay, actually 3. This counts as something for Jason. 3 of these things were for Jason. Some of them were probably for either one of them, and the vast majority that we saw was for Shanny. Shit for Shanola. Yep. You're gonna go message them? No, you don't have to do that. Yeah, BGTV. I'm sure he did fucking amazing coverage. I'm pretty sure Nova was on that too. We gotta get Nova back on this channel sometime. I gotta invite Nova back on here. But yeah, go check that shit out. I'm sure they had some great commentary as well. But just a little bit of a fucking taste. What I did see there, it was pretty fucking hilarious. Let's be entirely honest. Let's keep it $1.50. That shit was pretty fucking funny. But let me take a look at the fucking poll right now. I want to see the poll. We might be wrapping the show soon. There's tons of other shows on tonight. I think Cow Corral's going on later. There's no doubt going to be probably some other streams going on. If you guys know of any, say it in the chat, and I'll give them a shout out if they're cool people. I'm gonna end this poll within the next 60 seconds. So if you want to get your vote in, 88 votes, damn. Well, now that we're here at the end of the stream, if you guys want to consider dropping a like, if you guys can hit the fucking poll button, if you guys can vote in the poll, you guys can drop a like. So it'd be much appreciated if you did. And yeah, I don't think we're going to talk about the Chris Chan thing because I don't care. And I want to get back to playing Fallout New Vegas. And also, I need to go walk the dog. And I want to go play Team Fortress 2. For some reason, I just want to play outdated shooter games and take care of my puppos. So that's what I'm going to go do. That's what I'm going to go fucking do. And yeah, I should be back tomorrow. I'm going to try and stream. I'm going to try and do 6 days straight of streaming. Since I'm doing the dog sitting. And outside of the dog sitting, I don't have much to take care of. Since all my other obligations I'm, you know, taking care of. We'll put it like that. So thank you guys very much for chilling out. Drop a like if you like this shit. And Miriani. Oh yeah, I'll play that with you. I'll find some time for that. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing first-person shooters and a 0-person shooter later. So you guys have a good fucking day. And as always, guys, stay fucking toasty. Take it sleazy, bitch.